Today we are going to talk very shortly about another concept that we used to talk a lot in attack, but we can apply to in defense, diagonal ball. So when your coach tells you that it's better a diagonal ball than a vertical ball, horizontal ball, that's what he means. If we put the ball forward, it's so easy for the defense to anticipate and steal that ball. The same, if we just pass on a horizontal ball, if the striker picks up the ball, what do you think will happen? Yeah, he or she will pick up the ball and is basically going to just face our keeper. But if we get this ball and we're just looking for different options, forward or backward but in diagonal, we find better options of pass. And in case the ball is a long ball, it's always advantage for the striker or for our player who's facing the other field. But it's difficult for the defender to turn and pick up that ball. So now let's see an example of our road to girls. Here we pick up the ball and we're gonna start build up. Pay attention, that's a diagonal ball, that's another diagonal ball, another diagonal ball. When the teams pick up the ball and do a vertical ball, we pick up the ball again. Have a look on this progression. Look, these diagonals. Difficult to defend, an easy way to get forward. Again, one more diagonals to find triangles. Until we find somebody with time who can play forward and has an opportunity. This time is a goal kick. They decide to do a vertical ball and our right mid Ashley Williams anticipate well. And we don't do the same mistake like Baton Rouge Girls in this moment and we just pass back and we start build up. Look the options. Vertical, diagonal, horizontal. AK, pick up well, a diagonal ball. Not always we can do that. We are just trying to progress till we find the striker. If the striker cannot advance, pass back and build up again. So now let's come with the IQ test. In this moment, our right center back, AK, she will dribble to commit the red striker to come to press. What do you think will be the best option after that? Correct. She pick up the right option, diagonal ball to the sides. Thanks for your attention, guys. And now let's continue with Johnny and with the fullbacks.
Okay, hey guys, we're going to talk a little bit more about the characteristics of the players. We're going to move on from the goalkeeper. We're going to head towards the defensive group, and particularly we're going to talk about the left and the right fullback. So we're going to talk about the right fullback number 2. We're going to talk about the left fullback number 3. Now their roles, responsibilities and characteristics are very, very similar. They're just on different sides of the field. Typically this would be a left-footed player and this would be a right-footed player. The number 2 on the right, 3 on the left. Characteristics, roles, responsibilities kind of remain the same. So for me, the biggest thing with the fullbacks is they need to be a defender first. That is their primary responsibility. More and more you see them joining in with the attacking passages of play, which is great, but their priority is to be a defender. So to recognize danger and to put out danger, particularly in the defensive third. That is their highest priority. Okay. What we want is for them to recognize that priority, but particularly in wide areas. We don't really need these guys coming too central. We certainly don't want to be crossing over with our central defenders. So recognize the danger, prioritize the danger, but particularly in the wide areas of the field. Okay? In those wide areas, these guys have to make a decision. Say if we have an opponent that's come into their zone, into their line, are we going to try and show this opponent down the line, away from goal, or are we going to try and show the opponent back into the middle, into traffic? Yes, this opens up maybe an opportunity for a shot at goal, but it's driving the player into our other central defenders. So your coach is maybe going to give you some direction in your fullbacks, whether he wants you to show you outside or whether he wants you to show the opponent inside. So take on board that information from your coach when it is given to you. If you're not given that information, then ask and then you can prioritize whether it goes down the line to show or whether it shows inside. Okay. Something else that we want to talk about is these guys need to be well considered in their defending, particularly in that defensive third. We don't want to overcommit and get beaten too easily. A concept that we can think about here is to contain and delay, to slow down the opponent, which would allow our teammates to come back and help. Okay, so you don't necessarily have to win the ball, you don't necessarily have to tackle to win the ball. You can contain and delay, slow the attack, and then allow teammates to come and help with the defensive support. Definitely something to consider with the fullbacks here. Again, a big priority for the fullbacks is our positioning. So let's say the attacker has the ball here. This is our fullback engaging. Central defender comes across on the cover. We've got a little bit of balance here. This is our weak side defender. I draw a line from goal to goal. This is the ball side of the field. This becomes the weak side of the field. This guy needs to connect. He cannot be stuck out here. We need to prioritize the ball and the goal. So make sure that if you are a weak side defender, that you are connected to your defensive group. So these are some defensive responsibilities. Let's talk about attacking responsibilities. So when our team has the ball, particularly in the defensive third and we're building up, these guys need to provide the width. Get as wide as you can, readjust your position in relation to the ball, but we want you guys to provide the width. Stretch the play as wide as we can. When we do get into attacking areas of the field, now we're looking to penetrate. Can you penetrate on the dribble? Can you pass the ball forward? Can you connect with teammates in combination plays? Yep. So when we do get into the attacking areas of the field, we do want these guys to join in with the attack and contribute to the attacking passages of play. Okay. When we get into wide areas, particularly into the attacking zones, we are then looking for good delivery into the box, whether it's a cross for a teammate, whether it's a cutback, whether it's a pass. But we need to make sure that when we do get into these areas, the delivery into the middle is of high quality. So just to recap, in a concept, the priority for the fullbacks is to be a defender first. Make sure we fulfill our defensive responsibilities as a priority. Yep. Then, when we get into the attacking passages of play, let's make sure that we can deliver well. So, defender first, block the cross, contain and delay in the defensive third. When we get into the attacking third, let's make sure that we make the most of all that effort and we get a good delivery into the box or to a teammate. So, if you are a 2 or a 3, left fullback, right fullback, these are some of the characteristics, roles and responsibilities of your job. Thank you very much.
And so for you just learning how to juggle, here's an easy way to try to get a feel for the ball and where you can hit it on the ball. Beauty, right? So you just bounce the ball here, and you try to juggle hard from your hands. Okay, I got one. Have one. Just to get the feel, when I feel better, 1, 2. 1, 2. And you go 3. Try to keep it above your waist if you can. Mostly your feet, not your knees. And then you just keep going whenever you can. And when you stop, go again. Okay, so we're going to start off simple, 2 touches in each hole. Okay, now 4 touches, 2 inside, 2 outside, 2 inside, 2 out, 2 in, 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 2 out. We're going to try backwards. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out.
Guys, welcome to Goalkeeping 101 the Dynamo way. I'm going to go over and demonstrate a few things of catching and punching and so forth. Just some things you can do to warm up. One thing is just punching. Just get used to hitting the epicenter, the center of the ball. Alternate if you can. Like move your feet a little bit. Punching the ball, keeping it up. Hitting the center of the ball, keeping it going, okay? That's one thing you can work on. Try to, just like juggling, try to do as many as you can. Try to do 150, 200, whatever you can do. Other thing that you can work on with your hands is just bounce real hard and catch. It's not a basketball, okay? We want you to catch the ball. Just like so, make sure you're keeping your hands called the W. Okay, thumb behind the ball, fingers on top of the ball. And what you do, you go around, you try to catch the ball in a awkward position. Hard as you can, catching the ball. That's hard. Again, try to get 100 of these. Just work on collecting the ball, catching the ball. Again, it's not a basketball. We don't want this. We want you to catch, hold, catch, hold. Watch it all the way in. Catch it clean, all the way back as far as you can go. Try to avoid 2 hands like this. Catch them together. Move your hands together. Collect the ball together, all the way around. Okay? Some other things you can do with your hand technique. A lot of basketball players do this. Just right in here. Okay? Holding the ball. Right in here, holding the ball, catching the ball, collecting the ball. Alright, and then quick hands. You can go like this. Work on quick hands. Ball never hits the ground. Get your hands there before it hits the ground. Alright, and then also forward, back, back, forward. Get your hands quick. Catch the ball, collect the ball. A lot of hand technique you can be working on. Trying to collect the ball, work on your hands in the off season. So that's a little bit of a warm up. Good luck, guys. Keep it up. Collect the ball. Collect the ball. Just like so. Your dad can do this. Your brother. All right. You're trying to find the ball here. Moving your feet, catching the ball. Okay. One more. Catching the ball, finding the ball. And as you progress, when you throw your head, this is here. Come down. Collect the ball. Right here. Collect the ball. Okay? So you can also work on diving, collapse diving, and so forth. Keep up the good work. Keep on training, guys. Good job.
Guys, hope you enjoy it. Now let's see the real protagonist, our players who send us these videos. Marcos, Miller, Brady, Michael, Olivia. Great job, guys. All we do is for you guys. Austin, Maddie, Harrison. We get several videos. We'll try to put them as we get them. Thank you very much. Keep sending us our video. We love it. And this is the last thing that I want to share with you. I just want to talk a little bit about this amazing skill builder program. It's come from Dynamo Academy Houston, Paul Holliker, technical director, and Tanner, the skill coach. They have been putting together this program that will inspire our kids to keep working on their ball mastery. Please, if you want to take part of this, tell your coach or tell me. Thank you, stay safe, and forever orange.